What's up, guys? Welcome to today's vlog. Obviously, we're in the truck. We are headed to the office to grab the rest of the big furniture. And we have my desk, which is going to the game store with us, so we got to bring that home. And then we have a small desk, which Kevin doesn't want and I don't want, so we're going to take that to Goodwill and drop it off. We got the back of the truck loaded up. You can see there's 2 desks and 1 chair. So we're going to Goodwill to drop off one of the desks, and then we're gonna come back to the office on our way home to grab the other chair and some other stuff. And then I think we're coming back tomorrow, and then by tomorrow evening, we should be completely moved out of the office. Office is getting cleaned out. This is where all my stuff was. I sold that table to Kevin, but I'm taking the TV. Nice and empty. And then back here, this is back where my desk was. I had a file cabinet and everything, so all that is done. I have to take these still. Those 2 are mine. That pile of stuff's mine. This box is mine. These 2 tubs here are mine. And then just some other random stuff. That chain chomp. These boxes. So, getting close to being done. Hi, Dee. Oh, she's scared. Charlie. I'm up in the garage really quick to grab a bunch of stuff that I'm selling to a guy later this evening. Let me see if I can flip the camera around here and show you guys. He's getting this bundle here. It's a Wii system, 2 wheels, 4 controller pairs here, cables, and then Wii Sports, and then all these ones. So, pretty good little bundle here. This is going to be very helpful for the store, so I just got that together, retested the system, it's all good to go. It's getting warmer, and the spiders are coming out. That's just a little guy, but still, I mean, this is here in the game room.
I hate bugs in the game room.
Guys, this game is so much fun. After playing it yesterday, I played some of the Rayman one, and you know, I kind of had to cut that short because of dinner, but I've been thinking about playing this game all day, and I do know why, because it's awesome, but I really was not expecting that, because it just seems like one of those movies, or one of those games that's based off of a movie that, you know, kind of sucks, generally. I think they don't put too much effort into those types of games because they know that they're going to sell to moms who are buying games for their 8-year-old kid. But that game is so much fun, and I can't wait to play it. I'm going to go and do my little deal, sell this big Wii bundle, and when I get back, I'm going to play some more of that Cars game. And I'm planning on filming it so I can put a little bit into the vlog, but because it is such a repetitive game, at least in the sense of watching someone else play it, I'm not going to put too much in there, just maybe a minute or 2 of footage, but I can't wait to play that game. So honestly, if you haven't played it, definitely check it out. I know a lot of people picked it up because they thought it was going to be the last game released for the Wii U, and I think there's plenty of copies out there, plus it's come out on the other systems, so I think a lot of you guys who are collecting Wii U games or something, you probably already have it. I definitely recommend checking it out. It's a really, really fun game. I also have it on the Switch, actually, and I would play it on there, but I've already started on the Wii U, and I don't want to have to start over, so I'm going to go do my little deal, come back, and bust out some cars. Alright guys, let's play a little bit of Guess That Band. I'm going to turn up the volume, and I'm going to play a song for maybe 10 seconds, and I want you to put in the comments who you think it is. Obviously, it's going to be metal, so if you don't listen to metal, you're probably not going to be able to participate, but let's do it. Alright guys, awesome band. Put it down in the comments if you know who it is. Packages have been dropped off at the post office. Now I'm headed to do that deal. I'm gonna head straight from selling this stuff to the bank so I can deposit the money because I think it's like a $250 or $260 deal, and I don't need to be carrying that money around. There's no reason to anyway, so I'm gonna go to the bank, deposit it, and head back home. So as you saw, I just deposited the money into the ATM and it wouldn't accept this $10 bill. Guys, this is fake. This is a fake $10 bill. And the guy that I just did the deal with just gave this to me. I mean, just by looking at it, you can tell that it's fake. It's not cut properly. When you hold it up to the light, you can't see, you know, the president's face through it or anything. And it feels different. So I'm going to drive back to that guy's work, because that's where I met him. I'm going to drive back there and tell him that that's a fake $10 bill and he needs to give me a different one. And I don't necessarily think that he did it on purpose, because then why would he have me meet him at his job? Doesn't make sense, but I'm going to head back because that is messed up. And I'm sure that, you know, like I said, I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose, and I'm sure that he's going to be surprised, not only to see me again, but for me to tell him, hey man, this is fake. And I'm sure that he will, you know, make it right and everything, but still, this is weird. I've never found, or I've never come across a fake bill in any of my Craigslist deals or anything like that, at least that I know of. But, I mean, the ATM wouldn't accept it, and when it spit it out, just by looking at it, you can tell it's fake. So, that's crazy. I will let you guys know in a minute here what happens after I confront him. I tried to film as I went in there to see if I could maybe use some audio or something, but he was, you know, he was really cool about it. He obviously didn't know, and I expected him to not have known. I don't know why he'd meet me at his work if he was trying to give me some fake money. So he took it back. He was able to get a 10 from a coworker, and so he was able to give me that, and he's going to pay the coworker back tomorrow or something. But yeah, that's crazy. I'm not going to drive back to the bank to try and deposit it, but you know, we looked at the 10 he just gave me, and it does have the watermark and everything, so it's good to go. But yeah, he felt a little embarrassed, he said, but he also said he was going to hang that $10 bill up at home somewhere because he thought it was kind of weird. So all is good. There was no malicious intent behind giving me a fake 10. He didn't know, so
it's all good.
Alright guys, it's time for a Q&A. Yesterday I asked you guys to ask me some questions in the comments, and you did. So I'm going to go ahead and take this portion of the video to answer them now. I've been waiting. The video's been up maybe only like 5 hours now. I actually got it uploaded late, but I think there's enough to do this little section here. So I'm going to do this. If you have more questions, feel free to post them in the comments of this video, and I'll go through and answer those as well. Jeremy asks, of your boxed N64 games, what was the first one you got and the last one? What was the most interesting story as to how you got it? Do you keep loose cartridges as well so that you don't have to keep opening and closing the boxes? So, of my boxed N64 games, it's really hard to say because I have sold my collection technically twice and restarted. And so, I know the first time around, I believe the first boxed N64 game I had was Mario 64, which I found someone had posted it on Craigslist, and I got it for like 10 bucks, I think. But that was back in, 2008. Of my current collection, I really don't know what the first one was. It was probably just something random, not something that I actually was like seeking out. The last one, I'm really not sure, and my collection isn't complete, so I'm still going for them. I don't think that you meant like the final game to complete my set. I think you just meant the last one I got, which might have been, I think I got a bundle of stuff, so it might have been like Star Fox and Killer Instinct, along with a couple others, which I got through a Craigslist deal as well. Which one has the most interesting story? I'm not going to stick to just my collection now. I'm going to go through all of them. So how I got my original complete in-box Sculptor's Cut was actually pretty interesting. My friend Andrew, I have no idea how, but somehow he managed to get, I think, 3 Sculptor's Cut boxes, and I think he had a couple cartridges as well, but he didn't have any manuals. And so we actually filmed, so it's in a video. I don't know which video, so I'm sorry, but I can't tell you which one. But we actually, I was visiting from Florida. He lives in Portland, And I went over to his house, and he let me pick the best condition box that I wanted. And I believe we did a partial trade with some partial cash as well. And I believe I traded him a bunch of Super Nintendo and N64 systems because he sells that stuff a lot. And I think it worked out to being $350 in cash and trade for the box. And then I just waited and waited and waited, and I kept looking on eBay. And finally, somebody posted a manual for $900, their best offer. And I offered $600, thinking that they would never accept it. And they did. And I couldn't believe it, so I got really lucky and I got that one. And once I got the manual in the mail, I was like, you know what, I want this game complete right now. So I went on eBay and bought a cartridge. So I didn't find the cartridge in the wild or anything, but that was pretty cool. I don't know of any other like special ways that I found anything. I got my original Bomberman Second Attack complete in the box from a Craigslist deal for like $10. But I don't have any like super special things. And he asked if I keep loose cartridges as well, and no, I don't. I would love to keep the games outside of the boxes, but I really don't have the room for that right now. But I used to do that before I sold my collection. Trevor asked, my question is, what game do you wish you had that's a PAL exclusive? I really don't know any games that are PAL exclusives, so unfortunately, I don't know if I can answer that question. HD AJMCCOY says, why are there bananas on your shelves in your game room? I assume he's talking about these, and these are not real bananas, as you can tell. That this is it's a little promotional carrying bag for the 3DS version of the game, and then the one on the bottom is a Nintendo Wii Remote sleeve, which I believe came in a Nintendo Power magazine. Caden DeWitt asks, where did you find the Devastator's cabinet? This guy that lives in the Portland area that I had bought some games from before, went over to his house and bought a boxed Sega Genesis from him for $50, and he told me that he does storage auctions. So I stayed in contact with him, and he's a big arcade guy. He does a lot of buying and selling, collecting, and repairing. And so I stayed in contact with him, and he actually posted up the Devastator's cabinet and the Lethal Enforcer's cabinet, both fully working. And I made a deal. I got a $50 discount for buying them both, but he also delivered them to my house, which is cool. So the Devastator's one, I think it was $200, and then the Lethal Enforcer's was $400. And he actually repaired both of them himself, so they're both working. He got them both set on free play for me for the store. So that's how I got those. Christopher, I can't pronounce your last name, with the penguin avatar, says, do you fold or bunch your toilet paper? I'm going to tell you right now that if you bunch your toilet paper, you are a savage, and not savage as in like, oh, you're so cool, you're a beast. Savage as in, you are living in the Stone Age. Tweedster, what new games are you looking forward to? I'm looking forward to Dragon Quest XI. So, for me, I'm looking forward to games that haven't been announced. Out of all the E3 stuff, I mainly only focused on the Nintendo side because we don't have a PS4, and I'm just a Nintendo guy. But I think Starlink looked very cool. I think Smash Brothers looked really cool. But the games that I'm looking forward to, which who knows when they're going to come out, is the next Animal Crossing for the Switch and Pikmin 4. I'm a huge fan of the Pikmin series. I love every single Pikmin game. I think the first one's the best. I think the third one is actually the second best. The second one, in my opinion, is the least fun. I don't like the whole underground cave system in that one. But when Pikmin 3 came out on the Wii U, I pre-ordered it. I picked it up day one, and I beat it in like 2 or 3 sittings. And I love that game, love that series. So Animal Crossing, and I don't want any Happy Home Designer Amiibo Festival bullcrap. I want a real Animal Crossing for the Switch, and I want Pikmin 4. So it looks like those are all the questions that I've got on here for now. If you guys continue to ask questions, I'll answer them. I'll just reply to them in the comments and answer them that way. But that is the Q&A. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you have more questions, like I said, just leave them down below. Guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Abby's getting ready for work, and I'm going to cook up some steak. And I'm going to try and get the vlog edited and uploaded fairly early. I know that I said I was going to play some more games tonight, but I might just do that on my own time. I was just going to be playing the Cars game anyway, and there's not much more to show. I already filmed, did some gameplay of it in yesterday's vlog, but I'm going to continue to film gameplay and stuff for the vlogs, just not every single day. It's a ton of work to try and get that stuff edited because I have to transfer the clips from my MacBook to the iMac, and I have to put them onto a hard drive to do so. It takes a long time for them to transfer over because the clip, there's the gameplay footage is usually, depends on how long I play, but the one from yesterday, there was a 40-minute one, took forever to transfer over. Then I have to watch the entire thing and cut it down. So I'm going to continue to do them, just not every day. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Got some fake money, very weird, that was a first, and answered your guys' questions from yesterday. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to smack the like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow.